What's up, guys? Ricky here with another review on the Marvel Select Juggernaut Colossus Bootleg. So I got this off eBay. So this is built off the Marvel Select line Juggernaut, but it has a few modifications to it and obviously do paint job. So if you didn't see the Captain America Juggernaut video, go check that one out. So that's the first one I got introduced to. I found that at a local collectible shop and ended up deciding to buy it, and actually I thought that was pretty sweet. So we'll do a side-by-side comparison with those. But then I saw this one on eBay and was like, you know what, I'll get it, why not? Because Juggernaut from Marvel Select is one of my favorite body styles that they did in that line. But yeah, I'll show you real quick. So this will be a really quick review, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. So just to let you know, so like I said, it is built off the same mold. Now it did come with his face being normal. I did customize that already. I just thought it didn't make sense to have a flesh tone face and then metal arms because Colossus didn't have a regular face and metal arms, right? So I did paint it silver already. So I just took his helmet off and pulled the face out and just did a quick touch up and paint, made the eyes white. So real easy paint there, but I think it looks much better. But yeah, so you have two different tones here. So you have the yellow, which is really almost like a construction yellow, so really bright. Then you have this like almost like maroonish color, which looks pretty good. So you have the silver arms. It's just like the Captain America one. It's weird. The joints are like dissimilar, but they're not the same. So like the original Juggernaut did have articulation that went out because it was on a ball joint, and this actually isn't, I don't think, on a ball joint. So it does the Captain America one where it just goes up and back. So, and you can go all the way around if you want, but I'm not going to force it. And then you have bicep swivel, you have single articulation, and then these do come with replacement hands. So that's something the Marvel Select did not come with. So these just pop off, and then it came with a set of hands for holding something if you want to make him hold something. But I'm probably not going to, but if you wanted to, you could. But the articulation's fine, and if it's anything like the Captain America one, actually articulation's a little bit better. So you get, you know, side to side, not much, but you do get forward rocking. That's a little bit better than the Marvel Select one, because Marvel Select, really, that joint there didn't move much at all. So you have that. You have the leg joints here, which, you know, you got articulation that goes around here. Kind of standard. Like I said, that's going to be a pretty quick review, but I'll do a quick size comparison to show you the difference. Or just kind of show you what they look like. So here, let me grab that real quick. Okay, here we got them all side by side. And as you can see from the video, so these ones stand the same height, and the original Marvel Select does stand a little bit shorter, and that is because they lengthened here. So that's why this ab crunch is a lot better on these ones than it is on the original. This one doesn't really move much at all on that joint, unfortunately. But right, so this one does have the ball joints that go out like that. So that's the only bummer. So you can't get it in that great of positions, but it does rock enough where you can get it in some decent ones. But as you can see, if we're comparing these, right, so we got the Captain America one, right, so they got the blue, they got the star, red, white, and blue, right, looks really good. It did the same thing, so you got Colossus, same mold. Then you get the OG, and then you have the maskless one, or the helmetless one, which I think is pretty cool too. But same articulation as this guy here. But what I could do is I could take this off and put it on any of the other ones, and it might look actually pretty good on the Captain America one. Didn't even think about that. Maybe I'll put that on real quick. But yeah, so it fits in really good. Like I said, this is one of my favorite molds as far as Marvel Select, so I'm not bummed that it's a bootleg by any means. But as far as bootlegs go, it's actually put together really well. The only tricky thing, or the only thing that kind of sucks, is the paint does kind of come off a little bit. You know, it's not the best paint, so you do got a little bit of paint rub that gets on the figure from the hands. But overall, it's a pretty good figure. So if you can find it, and that's something you're into, is like a Colossus style Juggernaut, you can find that on eBay. You can also find the Captain America ones on eBay too. So after I found that at the shop, I decided to Google it, and I did find some on eBay as well. So if you are into that, you know, that might be a good find for you. So yeah, so I have a Juggernaut army right now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, just for fun, let's put that head on Captain America, see what that looks like. There we go. Got swapped that out, and yeah, he's holding his helmet now. It's pretty cool, huh? I accidentally broke it off. So this is what it looks like without the helmet on. So I'll have to glue that back on real quick. So it didn't come off as well as I wanted. But yep. So I don't know, not bad. I think I'll keep the helmet on though, but that's a good option if you have an extra head. And I think they might have some options on eBay too, where when you purchase it, you have the option of paying a little more for an extra head, just FYI. But yeah. So like I said, so that was a pretty quick review. Let me know in the comments which one you like the best. Do you like the original, you know, the classic? Do you like the Colossus Juggernaut, or do you like the Captain America Juggernaut? For me, I mean, I like the classic, but that Captain America one is pretty darn sick. I really like that one. So, I don't know. Cool concept. Let me know in the comments. And thank you all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and I'll keep bringing customizations, reviews, reveals, etc. to you all. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you on the next video.